Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news, Merab Dvalishvilli recently joined Ariel Helwani for an interview after his impressive win over Jose Aldo this past weekend. In the interview, he states that this may have been Jose Aldo's last time in the octagon. Merab had this to say.
Now that you've had a couple days to take in the fight, your performance against Aldo, how do you feel about what you did on Saturday?
I feel great. Yeah, it's a little bit sad. Like after my fight, Jose Aldo, like he retired and I stopped him from title fight. But otherwise, I feel great, man. I love what I do. I'm just happy and just pretty simple. Like good, nothing. I'm just good. I'm happy that I make proud my team and my country, and people are so happy. And
all right, but you say Aldo retired. Where did you see that he retired?
He told me actually when he was down, and then I go to like shake his hand and tell him thank you so much for fight, and then I go to respect him when he was down, and I try to help him. And then he was telling me that he said that means that this is my last fight, because that was he said it was my last run to title, and then he said I guess I'm done.
Is this the last we'll see Aldo inside the UFC octagon? Let us know in the comments. There's been a lot of back and forth between Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler over the past few months about a potential fight before the end of the year. While it has yet to be confirmed, the two have given hints that it's already been verbally agreed to, and they're just working on the final details. Dustin Poirier recently took to Twitter to give us another clue as to when he may return. He tweeted MSG, possibly hinting that he will face Michael Chandler at Madison Square Garden. The next time the UFC appears at Madison Square Garden is UFC 281, where Adesanya takes on Alex Pereira. So will we see Poirier and Chandler as the co-main event? Let us know in the comments. In a recent interview, Paulo Costa spoke about what the future may hold for him after his next fight when he completes his UFC contract. Here's the clip.
By the way, is this I saw in the press conference you said, I don't know, last fight, not last fight. Is this really your last fight, or is it not your last fight on your contract?
Yeah, Tamaya say to me, I have one more.
Oh, you have one more.
I have one more. I didn't know. I just fight this is the last one, but I have one more.
Oh, okay. How do you feel about that? Were you looking forward to being a free agent?
Yes, I'm looking forward to free agent for sure. I will not lie for you. I'd like to this was the last one of this contract, because I really believe, and it's not just to me, it's for everybody. I'm on the high level, fight for the best of this division, and my contract is so são atrasado, não tá update. It's not
it's old. Yeah.
Too old. It's too old, And when I fought Marvin Vettori, I got $35,000.
Come on, that's crazy.
$35,000.
What'd you get for this one?
Yeah. For this one is a couple more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a couple more. I got the win bonus.
It's recently been confirmed that Tony Ferguson will return to the octagon at UFC 279 to face off against Li Jingliang in an exciting welterweight clash. Ferguson recently joined a new gym and will be looking to get a win after a recent string of losses, whereas Li Jingliang will be hoping to make it 3 wins out of his last 5 with a victory over Ferguson. Tony hasn't fought at welterweight in over a decade. After he won the Ultimate Fighter at 170 back in 2011, he immediately moved down to the 155-pound division, where he remained for the rest of his UFC career thus far. What do you think about this matchup, and who do you think takes the victory? Let us know in the comment section below. In a recent interview, Tim Simpson, the manager of Conor McGregor, had this to say about a possible return. Here's the clip.
So what is the process you guys go through, whether it's with Conor or the UFC, to figure out what fight makes the most sense, especially for this comeback?
It really, it's always circumstantial, depending. The first is let's get the timeline of when he wants to fight and then see what's available. But obviously work in partnership with the UFC. Conor has never in his life turned down a fight. Whoever it is, the hardest challenge, whatever the circumstance, he's never ever turned down a fight. He always seeks out the hardest challenges. So it starts and ends with him, like any athlete. He, as you said, he's earned the right to fight, pick his fights and decide what makes sense for him. And again, he just hunts the biggest challenges and never turns down anybody. So the process, I guess, it depends on where we're at timing-wise and what he wants to do.
And last thing on him, there's been some reports out there that he has 2 fights left on his contract. Are we about to get into an interesting moment with Conor McGregor and the next fight or two here?
We'll see. I'm not sure what exactly. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, it'll be focus on the return. Obviously, we're with the UFC, so I mean, the UFC is his home. It's where he's built his empire. So committed to that, and then whatever the future may hold, we'll go from there.
In a recent video, Tyron Woodley discusses Usman's KO loss to Leon Edwards this past weekend. He then goes on to speak about the reaction of Usman's daughter, who was seen being carried away in tears after watching her dad fall to the canvas.
How do I feel about him losing the fight or whatever, right? Oh, now he got to get humble. Oh, he got to eat some humble pie. The first thing I thought of is his daughter watched that. First thing I thought of, I saw a little clip of him walking in the arena with his daughter. So she in the arena, and she probably sitting close because it looked like they came in like a little unit, right? A little strong message. So she probably was sitting front row. So she watched her dad get kicked and knocked out and fall down. And she is not of age where she can, is he gonna be okay? When you fall like that in movies and cartoons and things that they watch, out of here. So at the same token, I'm like, damn, man, I hope he can explain to his daughter. I hope she understands that he okay, that it's gonna happen, you know what I mean? We all gonna, it's unavoidable. Even if he had his hands up perfectly, it was gonna happen. I'm okay, babe. Because I've been there before. I had to explain to my kids. First, I got knocked out when I fought against Neymar Coy, undefeated, never thought I was gonna lose. I got knocked out bad, right? My kids was crying, they was stuck, I was dead, you know what I mean? They was little bitty kids.
What do you think about what Woodley had to say? Do you think professional fighters should let their young kids sit ringside during their fights? Let us know in the comments below. In a recent interview, Leon Edwards gave an inspiring talk about what his win over Kamaru Usman meant to him. Leon was asked what words he has for anyone listening that has been thrown obstacles in life, who's feeling down, and they're trying to draw inspiration from what he did this past Saturday.
I told myself that it's okay what they're saying, like what they say doesn't make you what they say you are. Just believe in yourself, work hard, and like when it was talking down to me, saying nah, the pandemic, he's been out the ring for too long, there's no way he can beat it pound for pound. I thought that's okay. Like that's okay for you to have your opinion. Like just believe in yourself, work hard, put God first. That's number one. And I put God first and believe in my dreams, and that's it. Just work hard, believe in your dreams, and put God first. Once you put God first, everything else just plays off it, And yeah, that's it. Just put God first and work hard.
And that's the truth, because I remember talking to you after every setback, every time. Like I remember the Woodley fight, like we were talking at the beginning of the pandemic, all that stuff. And you were, sometimes I was like, am I more mad about this than him? But you just never let it show. You never let it get to you, or at least on camera you didn't. Maybe behind the scenes with you. And that was the most impressive part. Like you get taken out of the rankings. You have to fight Khamzat 3 times, all that. And it never felt like you cracked. It never felt like you were gonna let this beat you or define you. That to me is the biggest and most impressive part of this whole thing that you just did.
Yeah, exactly. And that's for me, like I said, putting God first and believing in myself and telling myself, it's okay to some moments you're gonna feel down, and that's fine as well. We're not superhuman. We're all humans. Just be yourself. Like when the emotion comes, you feel down. That's fine. But remember that. Just keep pushing, keep going forward, and control what you can control. Which is, for me, was return up to the gym, showing up, working hard and just keep improving.
Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.